welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's your girls, Alex and Taylor, and we have a super fun show for you today.
Is it super fun?
It is, because the LeBlanc sisters are on the show today talking all things season 4 Chicken Girls finale.
You know what? The season finale just came out though, which I do not watch. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Was Game of Thrones. So I'm hoping, I'm not even gonna touch upon it, but I hope that this season finale doesn't disappoint, because I've heard some controversial things about the way Game of Thrones ended. So.
Yes, definitely. Also, we have the cast of Netflix's Rim of the World in studio hanging out.
True.
So it's a super fun show.
It's a super fun show unless the world ends, and then hey, we won't see you next Thursday.
We won't. But first up, we have to talk about what's happening, Taylor. Well, as we mentioned earlier, the season 4 finale of Chicken Girls airs tonight.
Yeah, so by default, everyone's probably just watching us awaiting the season finale, but hey, can't pick how you win, you know?
Yeah.
So here we are.
And our girl, Caitlin Fashay, sat down with Annie and Hayley LeBlanc to talk all things Chicken Girls. So the girls talk a lot of rhyme and harmony, of course.
Heard of them, heard of them.
Yes, and Hayley tells us who she ships this season.
Well, that's the thing, people, is that season 4, episode 9, the last episode, which your girl does watch, was Battle of the Classes, and Rhyme is now flirting with the idea, I think, of being with Ezra, and I'm sure you're all already commenting below on this, but I do want to hear your opinions on it. But she basically, last episode, broke up with him before they were even together. She was like, what'd she say? She's like, he was questioning her about something, and then she's like, I don't really know what this is, but it's over, before it even, started. That's a powerful woman who can break up with someone.
That is.
Who isn't necessarily together with them. But the whole thing is, do you want her with Ezra, or do you potentially want her with TK, which is played by Hayden Summerall?
Right.
We haven't seen much of him, but she's been writing him letters. And disclaimer, disclaimer, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler.
He doesn't respond, right?
Well, she's been writing him a lot of letters, and he has yet to respond, but she starts writing in the last bit of this episode and just says, why am I writing to someone who isn't even returning my letters? She crumbles it up, and she throws it in the trash.
Kobe! So that's the thing. So Caitlin talks with the girls about how to get over an ex or move on in real life. So Taylor, what's your advice for getting over an ex in real life?
You know, I always think I'm going to be prepared for this type of question. Stay busy.
Stay busy.
Stay busy, stay busy, stay busy.
Distraction, distraction, distraction.
Yeah, delete, delete, delete off of social media. You're doing yourself no favors. Ice cream, duh.
And Netflix.
And Netflix, and move on. Okay, it's easier said than done, since your girl is still single and moving on. Alex, why don't you tell us? What's your advice?
I agree with everything you said. Keep yourself busy, out of sight, out of mind.
True, which is delete, delete, delete on the social. Delete, delete, delete. Let's make that a movement, people. Start commenting X's. Delete, delete, delete.
And they also talk, will there be a season 5 of Chicken Girls?
I mean, or my name probably isn't Taylor. I think there's gotta be, right?
There has to be. So take a look at what the girls had to say right now.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to SweetBeat TV. I'm Caitlin Fashay, and today I am joined by the beautiful Annie LeBlanc.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
You've been keeping busy. We've been trying to keep up with you.
Yeah.
So Rooney made out with your ex-boyfriend, right?
Love that.
How in real life would you handle moving on from an ex?
Oh my gosh, I just feel so bad for Rhyme just having to see that. Just cause come on, Rooney, girl code, a little bit. At least if you like him, at least tell me. She didn't even tell me anything. Or Rhyme. I'm taking this personally.
She's like, it's my life right
wow, now. Indy, why wouldn't you tell me? No, but I just felt really bad for Rhyme in that situation because she had no clue. I think she could have handled it a little bit better, but I mean, in the moment, there's a lot going on, and just to see that. But I don't know how I would handle that. I feel like I would just kind of be well.
I mean, girl code is a huge thing.
Girl code is
So if you break it, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I would confront her later. I wouldn't go over there, especially because it was at her birthday party. I don't want to make too much drama, but
still. And right in the moment, I feel like
you're too heartbroken.
Yeah.
So after you calm down, you sleep on it. You make sure you're not gonna say anything you don't want to.
Yeah, true. One of the quotes you said is, "If you can't trust friends, who can you trust?" So how would you overcome trust issues in a friendship? Is the friendship over? What happens next?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's over, but they have to earn your trust again.
Totally.
So, and I feel like they should understand that they've broken your trust, and if you want to continue being friends with them, they've really got to earn back your trust for you to, carry on with the friendship. So.
Your sister is going through a whirlwind of boy troubles,
Oh, gosh.
all the things. As a
She
young,
always is. Rhyme always is.
yeah.
That's bad.
As a younger sister, how do you think the best way to comfort her is in a time like that?
I feel like Rhyme, if I was Harmony in real life, I play her, but like, I would just say like, you need to stick to one person. Don't just keep on, oh, that boy's cute, let me
Let me talk to him.
let me talk to him. But oh, that boy's cute too. But you just need to stick to one person, Rhyme, okay?
And who would be the dream person you think that she would end up with by the season finale? Do you think she'd have a boyfriend?
I think she would, but I don't know who.
You don't know who?
No?
As yourself, like watching it, do you have anyone in mind?
Not really,
Not
actually.
really?
On the show, okay.
She needs a minute, you
Here's
guys.
the thing. Rhyme and Ezra, I shipped. But
I actually ship them too.
they're like the cutest couple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is that who you think she should end up with at the end?
I think. Hopefully.
So is there going to be a season 5 of Chicken Girls?
We hope so, and I hope to like see some changes, and like Rhyme's going into high school and everything.
That'd be cool.
That's gonna be crazy.
So
Well-
it sounds like there's going to be a season 5. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, like I said, I think there is. But
Yeah.
I also think that I like what Hayley thinks, and it's that she would like to think that Rhyme ends up with Ezra. We don't know that, but we'd like to think that that may happen.
Yes.
If I was the younger sister in that role, I think that would be where I'd want my older sister too.
Definitely. And she talks about how Annie, or Rhyme, will be heading to high school in season 5, which will be an interesting twist.
Oh, that's right. Because they're at
Yeah.
Outaway, I think, right now. I think.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
So anyway, if they don't end up together, there's always Netflix, as we said. And speaking of Netflix, Taylor had a chance to hang out in studio with the cast of Rim of the
Yeah.
World. So tell us about that, Taylor.
I got to hang out with Jack Gore, Maya Check, and Alessio Scalzotto. They all star in this new movie coming out Friday, May 24th on Netflix. And basically, it's a little bit twist on summer camp. Most kids go to summer camp to learn to tie knots, hang out, be away from your parents, do normal things. Well, at this summer camp, they're invaded by aliens. They can't just do the normal things. And guess what? They're tasked with saving the world.
Wow.
So I'm excited to watch that.
Now, can you think of a world without parents or electronics? Because there's no electronics in this movie either.
I mean, I don't know what I'd be doing right now because I wouldn't even be on camera. I could say whatever I want and I get away with it. No one would hear about it.
I know, it's
I actually
crazy.
can imagine this world very well. No, but a world without parents, I think it sounds kind of fun at first. But honestly, I'm completely lost without my parents. You know what I mean?
I agree.
You need them in your life as
need
long
'em.
as you can. So, but it is interesting to see the way in which you navigate the world when that is all gone. Like, what are you
Right.
doing when there's no tech? in your
I
life?
mean, everyone says it's healthy to take a cleanse. So once in a while
Have you
they
done
say,
it?
I haven't done it yet because obviously we need to talk with
yeah.
all of you through social media.
That's true.
But
That's true.
but I think we should.
I think so too.
Maybe we learned something from this movie.
Very true. Well,
And how to save the world.
I mean, Loki sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming out May 24th, but guess what? We got to chat with them a little bit earlier. So, all right, enough of me talking. Take a look at that right now. Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. I am with the three people that, if the world was ending, just saying, I would definitely want to be with you three. We've got Alessio, and we've got our girl Maya, and we've got Jack here.
Hi.
All right, Rim of the World comes out on Netflix, actually, on Friday, May 24th. Rim of the World camp, right? Typically, kids go to camp, and they learn what? They learn how to tie knots, maybe sail, start a fire, the typical things.
Yeah.
However, in your particular case, you've got to learn how to save the world, right?
Yes.
Something has happened. We've been invaded by aliens, correct? Mm-hmm. And you guys have been given some sort of key in which will save all of mankind, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little. Just a little bit.
You know, it's just like it's like sailing a boat, you know?
Yeah.
A typical
Honestly,
camp
in my case, it'd probably be just as difficult, sailing and saving the world. Now, tell me a little bit. Have any of you been to camp before? You're all pretty camp age appropriate, right?
Yeah, I have actually never been to a summer camp before.
Okay.
But my siblings have, and they're like, oh, it's so much fun, you need to go. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm really okay.
Okay, cool. So now let's get back a little bit more into the film here. So what happens is doomsday, if you will. There's no adults, no electronics, imagine that, right? And you all have to now save the world. Let's say today, okay? Let's say all of a sudden, adults vanished, AKA I am no longer here since I am technically an adult. There's no electronics, and you guys are back in this type of situation in real life. What would you say is one thing, if you could bring one thing only, that you would bring?
Can we bring something that can contain more items?
Smart kid over here.
Wow.
I don't know,
I
Mr.
didn't
Jack.
think about that.
Please describe this item in which you are
Like a backpack.
referencing.
I remember in 4th grade we had to decide what we were going to bring to a desert island. I decided to bring a cruise ship.
How does
So,
Okay. I don't
can
know,
we
but I
bring a cruise ship?
you know what, you can. I don't know how you're getting it to this desert island, but yeah, you're bringing a cruise ship? All right, done. I hope to be with you.
But then on that cruise ship,
Right, of course.
I have all the supplies.
We have
I need.
staff, we have everything that we possibly need
I'd
with you.
probably bring teammates, like not actual objects, but like people.
Okay.
Because then we can all work together and find something. Well, with his cruise ship, he doesn't need us.
It's doomsday, you're now alone, possibly on the island. What are you going to bring with you?
Well, these are some pretty crazy answers that we're getting. I mean, I was assuming like, oh, I'd bring a backpack
Right.
or like a sled. I mean, if we're talking cruise
No, he's
ships,
bringing a cruise ship.
And I mean, I might as well bring an airplane.
You-
If that's what I mean.
That's
if,
true. Let's get the heck out of there. I'm with
Let's
you.
just-
All right. All right.
Wait. But would a cruise ship and a plane have electronics in them?
These are no, because of the fact that there are no electronics, right?
Yeah.
We established that.
So they
So
would-
good luck starting those up. I'm
Yeah.
going with you.
That wouldn't work.
If you bring me, I'm going with you.
Yes, I will bring you.
All right.
We
cool.
don't need these guys. They have planes and cruise ships and things.
We're taking the girl power to the next level.
Let's do it.
Because there's a getaway car.
Yes.
And none of y'all are old enough to drive. That much I do know, I think, right?
Yeah.
No one here is. You're old
I
enough?
Well,
can
he is.
drive, but I don't know how to drive.
I'm 12.
Okay,
She
it's a
does.
stick. Right, and you figure this out.
Apparently in the movie, my character does.
Right, and we see this in the trailer too. No one knows how to drive, and it's stick. You
Except
figure this
me.
out, except the girl. All right, over here. You know how to drive. How did you film that scene exactly?
Well, how do we, the scene, well, we were in the car. Well, some of it was shot on like a green screen.
Of
Some of it
course.
was actually on the road, but I wasn't actually driving it. There was a truck, like a camera.
So just
like a tow truck.
imagine
Movie
imagine
magic.
like a big flatbed tow truck.
Yes.
And we're
Yeah.
just stationed on that.
But you
it's
acted out well, right? Because you're like
Yeah.
flipping the wheel, and you guys are all
learn.
leaning.
I had to learn how to like move my hands so that way it looked like I
It
was
looked
actually
like it. I
driving.
bought it.
Because I didn't know how, so I was just doing this, and they were like, no, you can't do that. You have to do this. Like adults who actually know how to drive, they were like, you have to just make sure you have like look real. And I was like, I'm 12. Actually, no, I was 11 back then, so I was like,
All right,
oh,
then
I'm
let's say
11.
right now. Ready? You're driving the car. We're all in
Oh
it.
God.
She's like,
Oh,
not
God.
again, not again.
Oh,
All right.
God.
All of a sudden, okay, we just veer right hard. You all gotta act it, right?
Wait, which way do we lean?
I don't know.
Ready,
Left.
right.
We lean to the left, right?
Go left.
Or no, you're turning right. Then
Right.
right. Like this.
Slam on the brakes. Slam on the brakes. Everyone goes
No, we
forward,
go
right?
forward.
This is a mess.
That was the worst.
All right.
This was not how it was on the actual set.
You definitely gotta
Trust me.
check it out because you guys do just quite a fabulous job in acting out something that now we know you were not actually driving the car. Okay. What
The
was
car
most-
was moving though, which
was
did
moving.
help.
It was moving.
So
That
we
would
didn't
help.
really have to do the leaning because it
Okay.
would go around the turn.
It would go.
Got it.
It would move around and
Okay,
like
well.
simulate it all.
I don't have the strength to move this thing, so we'll just move
Especially
right
with
on.
3 of us on it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not that strong yet. Okay, last
Yep.
question for you, and I gotta ask. Aliens. Is this something now, having filmed this, does freak you out a little bit?
I've actually never been afraid of things
No?
like that. I've
You're
never
good.
been afraid. My dad, he's like super into that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So he's always been like we've always been like watching these things about aliens, and I'm like, that's just weird. Like I don't see. I mean, I get it. Some people can be afraid of it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They do look kind of creepy, but it's not scary.
Well, I mean,
At least
you
not to
survived
me.
them, so.
Exactly,
Makes
but
sense.
except ours was a man in a green screen suit.
No, it
wearing
was
a
an alien. I
helmet.
don't know what you're talking about,
there was
okay?
a
It's
guy
an alien.
named Matt. There was a guy named Matt on set who was really cool. He was like 6'6", and then he had a helmet on, and there was
That gave him like an
like
extra
a
3
stick
inches.
coming out of the helmet,
yeah.
that was maybe a foot long and it had an alien face at the end of it. So our eye line was like 7 feet tall.
Our eye line was like up there.
Got it.
And when we were shooting under the stairs, when I'm with,
Yeah, that part's in the trailer.
yeah, and then in the trailer when I'm like, stop talking, stop
Oh,
talking.
right.
And the alien is like walking up the stairs. That
Like
was
creeps.
him.
Okay.
And the first take we did, I mean, he was so into this character, he stepped on the stool and snapped it right in half.
Oh, you're like, that didn't prepare for that.
Like, that was real
That really
fear,
happened.
Because, like, I never would have thought he would
Right.
have done that.
I
It
mean,
was, I mean, props to him.
maybe his body was taken over by an actual alien. I don't really know. All right, well, everyone can see that scene in the trailer. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check that out now. But it's out on Friday on Netflix, right?
Yeah. Now that we're done.
Oh, that's right. We promised we'd do this. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us, and we will see you all next time. Okay, I can't wait to see where those kids are going to go.
Me
because
too.
guess what? When the kids go somewhere, we keep our jobs because we get to keep interviewing you, all right?
Yes.
So book the next one, but till then, you can catch them May 24th, which is this Friday on Netflix on Rim of the World. But Alex, guess what? We told everyone we were going to go on a social media cleanse.
I know.
I'm a
we
woman
have
of
to
my
go.
word. We
But
have to go.
you guys don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, comment,
Subscribe.
subscribe, do all the fun.
And do more of it in our absence. You know, we're not going to be there to be doing it, so that's why we need you guys. All right.
Oh, geez.
Woo! On that note,
See you guys
Jinx,
next time.
owe me a soda. Bye.